awake in the morning and you step outside, it's TBRPGATHON, and can't deny that my first book of the week is Acusurf.
Oh, hello, Papa.
I'm so excited for this week. This is the first anticipated readathon that I'm partaking in this year. So I will link up above down below my anticipated readathons and read-alongs for 2022 and for the first half of the year. And in that readathon list was TBRPGATHON, and can I just say, the drop of that first prompt, bravo, bravo Ro, bravo Jod, just makes me want to start D&D just for the storytelling. Can't play for shit, just so I can watch a dungeon master sit there and talk people through a story. It's brilliant. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, you've been living under a rock, TBRPGATHON is a week-long readathon that's based on the TBRPG game that Ro from Wandering Through Worlds created, and her lovely boyfriend Jordan is normally the dungeon master and the storyteller, the crab master. But for TBRPGATHON, Ro took the reins and took some of the story into her own hands, and the first prompt that I chose, the first choice that I chose, the option was to go forth through the portal into a world anew as a duet or solo. And me, being the anxious rim mess that I am, don't like new places, obviously chose duet, and my prompt was to pick a book with multiple POVs. So this also works because this is a buddy read. It got Cassian and Nesta's points of view. This will not be the only book that I'm reading for TBRPGATHON. I will be picking up other books as well because it's only 50 pages a day on this. Although, knowing me, I'll probably read ahead anyway because that's just my life. But yes, this is the opening to the vlog of the week that's going to be dedicated to TBRPGATHON. Any book that I pick, in addition to Acusurf, I will try and get to fit the prompts as much as possible. I'm hoping that Acusurf can fit the majority just in case I can't, because I am back at work now that COVID has left the building and left my body. But yeah, I'm so excited for this. So Acusurf, exciting times. And I might see if I can have a little bit of a scroll through my shelves and find a small book with multiple POVs. We do love a good stretch of a prompt. So technically, because although this follows Luffy, this is multiple POVs. This is what I'm saying anyway, because it follows multiple stories in one big thing, and it follows a band of merry men trying to find the Grand Line, Luffy being the captain, but it also follows the points of view of other people on the ship. So I'm doing a reread of volumes 7, 8 and 9 because I think I slept when I read these. I think I just blitzed these for a readathon and didn't take any of it in. So I'm rereading these, so I will be picking up this that also fits El Prontito. That's me done for the intro. I'm so excited for this week. Are you excited for this week? I'm excited for this week. Ro has sprints every night this week. So if you partook in TBRPGATHON, let me know what your choices were down below. And let me know who you aligned with. I would like to know who my friends are and whether I really want to be your friend or not. Jokes. I love you all, really. I'm going to head off now, get some food. I had an Amazon call today to say that Amazon tried to deliver a parcel, but I've not ordered anything from Amazon. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going back at 6. It's now 5:20. So I'll probably be coming back later to do a little bit of an unboxing situation for you as well. But I'm probably just going to have some chicken and rice. Chicken rice and pea for my tea. I'm feeling ridiculously alive to say that on the first day back at work in the office. I feel like I've just got a rush of adrenaline when leaving the office. I don't know where it's come from, and I need to chill the frick out because I need to read. So I'm going to whack on this audiobook whilst I make my tea. And I do also still have middle game to finish for my other vlog. I am also doing 3 vlogs at once. Can we just multitasking? Didn't intend to do 3 at once though, because I've got a spoiler-filled vlog of this, because I've done spoiler-filled vlogs of the rest of the series, so why the frick not? And then I started a vlog of reading my 12 prompts, 12 books challenge video, and I was hoping to finish this yesterday, but I couldn't finish it yesterday, so this is kind of a rollover, not a start of a new vlog. So does it count? Does it count? Probably still counts, but never mind. And then obviously I've got this vlog that I'm speaking to you on right now, so wish me luck. When will the other additional vlogs be going up? I don't know, because that's something for editing Lisa to decide when she gets her backside in gear, because I still haven't edited my Aqua one yet, but that's for another day. I'm going to go now before I dig myself a deeper hole of shame, and we'll see you all on the morrow. No, it won't be on the morrow, it'll be later when my Amazon delivery comes, to show you what I got in our post. I don't know what's going on with my life. Do you know what as well? I've literally fallen down an anime hole on Netflix. As soon as you pick one anime, it's like, ooh, would you like to watch this? Ooh, would you like to watch this? Ooh, would you like to watch this? Would you like to watch this? Do I have time to watch all of My Hero Academia? No. Have I added it to my list anyway and started watching Demon Slayer last night as well? Yes. Did I stay up till 2 o'clock this morning watching a mixture of Eden Zero, Demon Slayer and 7 Deadly Sins? Yes. Am I sad now? No. It's just so absurd, isn't it? I just love the absurdism. Not a fan of the sexism in it, to be fair. And in Eden Zero, this is a tangent, by the way, not book related. Eden Zero, this lad has lived on an island with robots his whole life, and then he meets a human for the first time, and a human girl, and you know how anime human girls are dressed in animes with, and how they're designed with the big busts and the small waist, and his way of determining that she is a real human is to just scrunch her face and squeeze her boobs. And I think at one point he motorboats her, or almost motorboats her, and then she just slaps him. So 7 Deadly Sins did that as well. I think, is it just a Japanese anime thing? I don't know why that seems to be a thing. It's not okay, people. But anyway, I can't deny that I still think it's highly hilarious to watch. And I'm falling down a Studio Ghibli hole as well. I feel like I need to rewatch Spirited Away. I don't know why that's just popped into my head. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Long ass intro yet again, but do you expect anything left from me? No. Bye! Just jumping in here to say that One Piece fits the second prompt. It fits the second prompt. So we have had early access to, let me just write this down before I forget. Okay, so the second prompt that I chose was companion. And I'm gonna, well, I'm not even stretching the prompt. Though was very vague with this. She said it could mean animal companions, human companions. These are a band of merry pirates. Well, Nami isn't. She's is a thief. But they are all working together because Luffy wants to get to go online. He wants to be the king of all pirates. If you know One Piece, you know One Piece. But they are on a trip together. They are companions. They meet other companions along the way. So this is going to be for my prompt number 2. And I can't believe that I preempted this before I even watched the video. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This will be a book that I will be continuing with throughout the week, along with Akasa. I'm going to update you when I've got something to update you on. I come at you with my Amazon parcel. I started opening it and I was like, ooh, I did say I was going to open it up on camera. So, I did sneaky peeky at the top. So, that's not the right note. So we've got The Beast Hunters by Crystal Lender. I saw this. Who was talking about this? Someone was talking about this. And I was really intrigued. And I just love the cover. Can you see the eyeball? I think that is how you say his name. Crystal Lender. It is a guy, there's a guy in the back, so I'm assuming this is a person. It says, when a monster brutally kills her parents, Ara is saved by two beast hunters. Becoming their apprentice, she discovers serums, secret bestiary knowledge, and remarkable abilities, all to save unsuspecting souls from the same fate as her parents suffered. But terrifying creatures lurk everywhere, and Ara must master the art of beast hunting quickly if she is to uncover the elusive creature plaguing the village of Cornstead. Monsters. I'm so hyped for this, and it's smaller than I expected it to be. Shall we have a look and see how much? Also, oh, I've literally just looked at the back of this and the different creatures. There's like a thingy at the back that tells you about the creatures. So this is 200 and something pages. So, oh my god, is it? Should we find out who sent this to me? Should we find out who sent this to me? Should we find out who sent this to me? And I got some lint. This is so sweet. The gift note that came with the lint was a little something for you to munch while reading from Chris. And then she's put, I decided to give this to you as I liked it so much myself. I really hope you enjoy it. Lots of love from Kristen. And she's at Chris Talks Books. And Chris has been on my lives a couple of times recently. And I just... You did not have to do this. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. And I'm sure, now that I've read that, I'm sure it was Chris that was talking about this. And I was like, ooh, sounds so good. Because, yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm now that I've just seen the note, I'm sure it was Chris that was talking about it. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate you so much. Oh, I'm so excited to get to this. Am I going to try and get this up to my February TBR? I think I'm going to have to. There will be a change to my February TBR. I will explain that in my February TBR video. Right, TBR Game of Jars is going to work slightly different, but I'm not going to bother you with this in the vlog. I'll update you when I do my TBR jar video. Anyway, that was my little update. I'm going to go have my tea. Yes, tea. Becca, Danny, not dinner. And I'm going to munch on these after, when I continue reading Middle Game. Because Raw is sprinting tonight at 8 o'clock. It's 7:05 right now. So I can have enough time to get myself something to eat and then settle down and finish this book with some white chocolate. My night is made. Chris, once again, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone that watches my videos, that comments on any of my social media posts, that just interacts with me and engages with me in general. And yeah, thank you.
You drank too much. You said I only want you, only want you. When we woke up, you were gone. It was obvious. You only came through cause you had nothing to do. When we woke up, you were gone. You said you'd never ever let me go, but you just didn't wanna be alone. Sometimes it's better to be lonely than to...
Hello friends, I'm just popping in to say I've finished Middle Game. I'm not counting this towards TBRPGATHON, although I could, because it technically is multi-perspective, because multiple timelines and multiple dimensions, but I was already like 80% of the way through this before I started to today's vlog. So I'm just documenting this for the vlog, because this will be down as my weekly vlog, even if it is a TBRPGAthon vlog. This is a book that I finished this week. TBR wise, I have Law that I need to finish. I have Scrappling Children of Dragons that I need to finish by the end of the month as one of my Kindle books that I need to get to. And I'm currently reading A Court of Flames. And then I need to read this. So hopefully I can fit this into one of the prompts. I need to see what her prompt is going to be tomorrow before I decide when this is going to be read. But for now, I love how floppy this is. Do you not just love how floppy this is? Once again, this is out in February. If I don't read that this week, I'm definitely reading it next week. So keep your eyes out for that. And I still need to read A Sword of Callum, or A Sword Named Callum. And to say that it's the shortest book on my TBR, it's the one that I'm putting off the most. So in the effort of procrastination, and because this also fits the companion prompt, I'm going to at least finish another volume of this tonight. I'm going to take it to bed from there. Normally, recently I've stopped taking books to bed because I have a habit of just like opening them, starting to read, and then just falling asleep with the book. I haven't even read anything. But for this one, I'm actually, because of it being a manga, I'm okay taking these to bed. So I'm probably going to read for another half an hour. Try and get as much of this done as possible. I feel like I'm doing really well on my TBR, which I was shocked at. I'm going to grab a hot drink and take this to bed with me. I need to get some more volumes of this because I think I've only got 10, 11, 12 after this, and then I haven't purchased anymore. But they stopped printing these for a while, so because of the COVID, I might, because I feel like I'm a bit ahead of myself, my TBR and whatnot. I might spend a bit of this week editing as well. I've just finished editing my favourite adult books of 2021. I still need to finish my do my 2022 goals and my favourite middle grade books of 2021. That will be the last two videos for my end of year wrap up situation. And then I also need to then crack down and edit my Akawa vlog and stuff. I need to edit stuff, things, people. But yeah, peace out my loves, and I'll see you all on the morrow. Ooh, we've got a box of goodies. So the lovely Hattie yet again has just gone above and beyond. She didn't ask me to send her anything back, but let me just open this. It was Tuesday, by the way. Hattie knew that I wanted the Shadowhunters, and I was starting to collect the Shadowhunters series. Her fiance was getting rid of the books, so some of the books she has sent my way. This feels so good to have these. So they're books 3, 4, 5 and 6 of the Mortal Instruments, books 1, 2 and 3 of the Infernal Devices, and books 1 and 2 are there of the Shadowhunters Mortal Instruments series. So City of Bones is the book that I'm going to be reading this month, and I'm going to be tabbing this book because Becca's doing a live shot on this. For if you've not been around and you don't know about Becca's read along or Liv's read along for Vampire Academy, I will leave them both linked down below. this is going to obviously go on longer than a year because there are many different books in many different series. But I'm getting all these on paperback because I will be keeping these. But these are the books that I'm going to be tabbing. And then as we go through the series, I'm going to try and get them all on hardbacks. And the hardbacks are going to be the ones that are like on my presentable shelves. There are some bookcases back down here that I can double stack. So once I've tabbed these, they can just go behind there. Obviously once I've got my hardbacks. Thank you so much, Hattie. What I did say is I offered her one for postage and she said no. So I just said to her, look, you just send me a wish list. When I get paid, I'm just going to send you some books off your wish list. Which she agreed to. If I hadn't have offered that, then she still would have sent me these. And she would have been out of pocket again, because she's already sent me a couple of books as well now. So, come payday, Hattie, expect some books coming your way near the end of Janvier. Also, forgot to say, TBRPGATHON update number 3. I wasn't going to pick a book each day, but, you know, she did, didn't she? So, the next choice was to pick left turns or right turns in the story, and I picked right turns. And then I had to pick a book from the right side of the globe, which was like East Asia, Europe, and somewhere else. So I chose Iron Widow. I could have used One Piece, but I wanted to get to this anyway, very soon, because so many people love this, and it's not that thick for a fantasy. I think it's like 370 or 390 pages. So I thought, why not pick this up? I'm still reading The Court of Flames. I finished today's pages. Still top tier. Still very early days. Only read 100 pages so far. But I have thoughts which I will update my Court of Flames vlog with. And then, yeah. Battery's dying, so I'm going to replace it now. And I will come back and update you once I've read some more. Read some of Iron Widow. And some more of One Piece. Hello friends, we are on Wednesday. I can't remember if I updated you yesterday on my progress. So for TBRPGAthon day 3, the prompt was, I ended up getting picked from the right side of the globe. So, do you know, I can't remember if I did say this, but in my brain and on Twitter and to my friends, I did say I was going to try and get one book to span the whole of the week. Yeah, that didn't happen. So I decided to pick up Iron Widow because this was the right side of the globe, because the author is Asian. So I got like half. This is not where I've got to, because I audiobooked a lot of this. I've got like halfway through the Iron Widow now, and I really love it. And I'm also I finished my day 4 pages of Akasif as well. Last night I started reading Ice Planet Barbarians because of multiple POV, because I don't think I'm going to finish, because I really do want to stick to this buddy read and read it with Liam and Rosa like a buddy read is supposed to be done. And I don't want to skip ahead, and I don't want any books that I read for TBRPGathon to go over the week. I've decided that Ice Planet Barbarians is going to be my prompt for book 1. And my book for prompt 1, should I say, which was a multiple POV. The second book is going to be volume 7 of One Piece, which I've almost finished, which was the companion prompt. And then the third prompt was Iron Widow, and it was the right side of the globe prompt. Today's prompt, we had to roll a dice, and if you got 1 to 10, you went one way, and 11 to 20, you went another way. And I rolled 11, and the prompt for me was to read a book over 375 pages. And this is where I think I'm just going to stick to Iron Widow. And this is a day I'm not going to pick a separate book, because this then gives me like an extra day to read this. Because I'm at my family's house this weekend, I'm hoping that if I take a selection of smaller books over to Halifax, I've still got law to finish as well. I'm hoping that I might be able to fit law into one of the prompts and maybe use one book for the last 3 days, if that makes sense. If I use this for Wednesday, Thursday. Does that make sense? I'm going to go and update my Course of Flames vlog And yeah, I will see you all on the morrow. I'm just sat here editing this video, and I realised that on Monday, when I thought I was feeling like all fine and funky and fresh and hunky-dory, like I was still speaking very weird. So, and my breathing, every time I took an intake of breath, it sounded like I was like like gasping for air. Like, I didn't realise how not okay I still was at that point. I know that my breathing was still a bit bad. I did, because I could feel it. But I didn't realise how much it came across that I felt like I was just constantly trying to catch a breath. So if that has bothered you at all, I do apologise. Didn't realise that was a thing. I don't like the way I breathe anyway. That sounds really dumb. But I do find myself sometimes with the way I breathe cutting out like little, you'll see little jumps in clips, just because for some reason I just take a massive deep breath and I don't know why. It's just weird. Ignore that, I just picked at my face because I'm an idiot. But just thought I'd jump in and say that, because I didn't really realise until I started editing this together that I still sounded up here like nasally, and like I was like trying to constantly catch a breath, like I couldn't, yeah, it was weird. But anyway, we'll go back to editing, then we'll sit and chill with I Am Widow. So, bye. Hello friends! This is not a TBRPGAthon book, but I've just come in to update you on what I've been reading, because I'm not sure how much more I'm going to get read this week, and I might have to close this vlog out. I don't know. I'm coming home on Sunday, so I might still get some more read. However, I am going to be... I will finish all my books by Friday. No, by Friday. We're on Friday. Hello. It's Friday. I will get all my books finished by Sunday. I am going to make this book, and possibly Ice Planet Barbarians or Iron Widow, fit today's prompt. Well, technically it's tomorrow's prompt, but we get early access. And Saturday's prompt. No, Sunday's prompt. Is there a Sunday prompt? I can't remember. The next prompts that come up, I'm going to make it fit, so I can get Saturday, Sunday, and just get through these books. So, I've read today's pages of Akasafe. As always, spoiler-filled vlog coming soon. Iron Widow, we are coming along slower than I thought, because I'll start listening to it, and we had an incident last night. Shall we tell you about the incident last night? So I was chilling, just trying to read and listen to some nice audio bookage before bed, and my neighbour, who up until a few months ago has just lived by himself, the whole 6 years we've lived here, and never had any problems. But then since his partner's moved in, they've had more parties and more friends over, and they've been a bit louder, a bit more frequently. And then last night around 11:30, when I was just winding down for bed, I get like a little shake of my door, and then knocking at my door, and I was like, hello, and then no one answered, and then I was like, hello. He's like, hi Lisa, it's from next door, you know me. And I'm like, okay. And he sounded really drunk, like slurring his words, and he was like, let me in. And I was like, nope, sir, I'm not letting you in. I know him to talk to say hi to on a, you know, passing level. I don't know him personally, and there's absolutely no way, even if he wasn't drunk, that I'd be letting him into my flat, because outside my flat it's safe and there's cameras. So no, he weren't coming in. And then it was like, call the police, she's crazy, call the police. And then like she was shouting at him from inside the flat. He was yeah, it was all a thing. And then I thought, is he slurring his words because he's drunk, or is he slurring... Shut up, I'm talking, I'm telling a story. Or is he slurring his words because he's been injured? I still didn't want to open the door just because I didn't know what was on the... Oh my word, and Jesus Christ almighty. We're gonna just mute this because it's taken away from story time. So yeah, there was that. And then, so me being like, if I leave it and he is injured and it weren't slurring his words because he's drunk, I'm gonna feel bad if I find that like he's been injured and I didn't do anything. So I called the police. I was like, look, I called 101, not 999, because I'm not dramatic. I was like, look, I called 101, sorry. And I called 101, I was like, look, this is a situation. He's tried to get in, he's asked if he could come in, and he's asked me to call the police, saying she's crazy, blah, 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 blah. Can you come send someone just to sort it out, because I'm kind of concerned, but I don't want to go out there myself. So they sent some police round, and then everything was what I thought was sorted. I thought it was sorted. I thought it was done. The police then knocked on the door before they left, and they were like, do you know anything other than what you've told us on the phone? And I said, no, I called because he asked, and I didn't know whether he was drunk or whether he was slurring his words because like he was injured and, or you know, he'd been like knocked on the head or whatever. So I was like, it was just a precaution. So I hope everything gets sorted out, but I'm gonna lock the door now. Thank you for coming. And one bonus as well was that they decided to have a party on the Thursday, but when the police came, they were like, you know, you want to knock off the noise, you're in the middle of the town centre, you know, it's late. And then the other extra people from the party sounded like they were leaving. Anyway, there was that. And then 1 o'clock in the morning-ish, my buzzer went. That thing there is like an intercom to let people upstairs. And I was like, what the f? I answered it. Because I was like, I had a feeling it might be him or his partner. I answered it and they were like, oh, I'm okay, I'm from next door, can you let me in? So I knew it was, so I let him in. And then I was like, right, okay, go back to sleep. I put my thing on privacy then, because I was only going to be woken up once. So I thought, about 2:30, 3 o'clock, there was this rhythmic like banging. It was like just going doof, doof, doof. And it was just constant, and then I heard this, like, metal on metal, like, thwack, is all I can call it. And then I realised it was somebody fucking flicking the letterbox. So they were rhythmically banging on the door and flicking the letterbox because they wanted to be let into the flat because they'd been locked out. And obviously one of them that was in, I don't know this, I didn't know at this point whether it was him or her outside. It turned out it was him outside, but I didn't know if it was him or her outside of the flat at this point. But one of them was just banging, and it's, oh, I swear to God, I have never felt so angry. I was just like, this is not the day, and I am not the one. So I stood on the other side of the door. I still didn't open the door because I still didn't know what kind of state they were in, so I didn't want anything to do with that. And I stood at the door and I just screamed and I was like, shut the fuck up banging that door. Some people are trying to sleep, have some respect. And then I went to sleep. And then it just all got really quiet. And then when I came out of my flat this morning, they were still curled up outside the front door because they hadn't been let in the flat. So yeah, I fell asleep as soon as I got home from work today. I was really tired. I sat on the sofa to chill. And the next thing you know, I was like a little cat nap. So yeah, I didn't get much reading done last night. Because the times that I wanted to chill, but they never decided that they wanted to play silly buggers. So I really think I can finish this tonight. I do have a chat with the girls later. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on, so I'm going to try and get as much of this done as possible tonight. I can't remember what page I was on. I was only about a quarter of the way through this, but I'm taking that to my parents' house over the weekend for like when I want to read before I go to bed. And then on Sunday, depending on what time I get home, I'll have the rest of Sunday to read. So, fingers crossed. If I stick to what I've just said and only read these books, I will have finished a volume of manga and I would have finished 3 books. So if I do fully complete this and I can use those books that I have already got on my TBR for the other parts of TBRPGATHON, I will have read Ice Planet Barbarians, War, Iron Widow, all in 1 week. and volume of manga, which I feel is productive, it's progress. I feel happy with that. And to say that that is a week where I've also worked and I'm not long got over COVID, I still feel some of the side effects of that. I feel like that's a good reading week. I'm feeling good. A lot better than I was, and I can slowly feel the old me coming back despite having a few setbacks, manifesting positive things going forward. I didn't do my thought of the day today, so shall we do my thought of the day? I'll do one just for YouTube. So what is my thought of the day? Keep going. This, I need this. I'm going to do a different one for Twitter tomorrow. I needed that. See, this book is great. I don't even know how much this was. My friend bought me this for my Christmas. I am also going to get some other books similar to this and some oracle cards. So you probably will see me more so on Twitter and Instagram, if you've got me in there, doing like thoughts of the day, like my oracle cards for the day, things like that. I've been doing this for a long time on a daily basis. Not so much oracle cards, but just quotes of the day. And Erin last year got me a big stack of cards that have quotes on, like motivational quotes, so I have been picking out those each day. I just haven't been sharing it on social media, but I've been encouraged by Jade. I've been encouraged by Jade from Jade Reviews to share more of this kind of thing online. I never knew how people would take it if I was to share this kind of thing online more, but it's, you know, the more people I come across, more people seem to have similar thoughts and beliefs to me in relation to like witchy related stuff and oracle cards and, you know, mindfulness, things like that. So I am going to be sharing more of this on my socials and doing more thoughts of the day, motivational quotes and whatnot, and trying to push out some positive vibes, because especially recently I think we all need it, don't you? This is the first week I have pre-edited the majority of this week's vlog. Are you proud of me? At this point I have the vlog edited up until today. I just need to put today's clip in and then Sunday's clip if I do one on Sunday, and then that with that vlog done. Are you proud of me? I'm proud of me. I'm proud of me. You should be too. But I'm gonna go now and get some food because I've got a chat with some of the girls later, like I said. So yeah, bye. Hi guys, so I'm just off to my parents' house, but I forgot to update you yesterday on the TBRPGATHON prompt. So the prompt was, the choice was to choose to control the machine or to be in the harness. I chose to control, so my prompt was control, and I'm going to stick with law for this. Reason being, they are fighting for control of the god's powers that are within the person, so that's going to be my... Thankfully, I can use that prompt for this, for today as well, because I didn't get any chance to read last night, because I was on a chat with the girls and it ran longer than I thought it was going to do, and then I just felt really tired and fell asleep. So today's reading and tomorrow's reading is going to be finishing the halves of the books that I've got. So it's Iron Widow, Ice Planet Barbarians and Law. I've got like probably a total of like 500-600 pages if I'm gonna guess. So I'm gonna update you when I'm home tomorrow. I'm probably gonna be home like afternoonish time, which then gives me the rest of tomorrow to read as well. So hey guys, welcome. Tis, oh my god, you might be a bit wonky, but I'm having trouble with my mini tripod thing that my camera goes on. The legs have stopped being so stable, shall we say. So I didn't get much reading done yesterday. I got a few chapters of Law done while I was at my parents' house, while they watched some film that I didn't really want to watch. I read some more Law. I think I'm still only sort of, I can't even, I don't know, oh it's here. Should we get it out of my thingy? So while I'm getting this out, I did also finish Iron Widow today. I got home a couple of hours ago. I spent a bit of time chilling with my friend, and then I started reading Iron Widow. I'm about halfway through Ice Planet Barbarians, and those are the books that I've got to finish for Rose TBRPGAthon. So the final choice was to steal or share, and I chose share, and then my prompt was found family. So I'm definitely sticking with law because there is some found family in here, and that works out perfectly for me. So I have this much left of law, which equates to, let me have a look how much that is on the audiobook. 4 hours left on, 4.5 hours left on the audiobook. So we are only on 3:45, so it is doable, but then I have to finish my last 50% of Ice Planet Barbarians. But again, how quickly I got through the first part of that. So I don't think I'm gonna have any issues finishing, but it is pushing it. It is pushing it a lot. I have already had some food since I've been home, so the only thing that's gonna mean I need to take a break from reading is when I go and get a shower later. Every time I read something related to like Greek mythology, like I read Circe, despite at the time only giving it 3 stars, I still really enjoyed it, but it makes me want to pick up more things about Greek mythology. But then when I go to Amazon or go online and look at things about Greek mythology, there's just so much out there and I've got absolutely no idea where to start. So then I get overwhelmed and don't bother reading any of it. I really want to find out more about each of these Greek gods, because I feel like that would also help me understand more about the gods that are mentioned in here, the houses that are mentioned in here. Over the weekend when I was at my parents' house, they watched Eternals for the first time. I watched it for the second time. Yes, I still cried. And at the end when the end credit, I'm not going to say it in case anyone still hasn't watched the Eternals, but obviously the end credits roll and then the end scenes. When that first one came up, I was like, oh my god, look. And then Mum was like, oh wow, yeah, I can see that working. And my dad was just like, really? I'm like, yes Dad, do not judge. I will come back and update you when I've read some more of this, hopefully, and then finish with Ice Planet Barbarians, and then we're done. I'm gonna go now, make myself coffee, dive into law, and carry on with the rest of my Sunday, being productive and reading, and finishing off TBRPGAthon. And Ro, if you're watching this, thank you so much for such a great readathon. This is my first anticipated readathon of the year, and it has not disappointed. It went down with a bang. You just absolutely smashed it, and I can't wait for the next one that you do. Not that I'm trying to rush you into doing another one, because I know that probably took a hell of a lot of planning and filming and editing on both yours and George's part, but yeah, honestly, would love another round. I need a sequel. Sequel to that as well, please. Thanking you very much, Lee. And yeah, that's it. Peace out. Hello friends, we are coming to close out the vlog, and this has been a very productive week. So I read for TBRPGAthon this week. I've read Law, Volume 7 of One Piece. I've also read Iron Widow and Ice Planet Barbarians. That was just for the TBRPGAthon. And you're wonky again. Why are you wonky? Is that better? And then the things that weren't part of TBRPGAthon but were part of what I read was I finished off Middle Game, which is really coming close to beating Crescent City for the top book of the month so far, because it was so good. It was so good. So good. And I've also read about 400 pages of Castle of Flames. So next week I'm going to be looking at finishing the last 3 books of my TBR, which I can show you when I start my next vlog, along with the Court of Silver Flames. And that's everything. Oh, and I've got 1 Kindle book as well. 3 physical, 1 Kindle, and a Court of Silver Flames that I need to finish next week. Thank you for joining me this week for TBRPGAthon reading week. I'm really happy with what I've read. It gave me the push that I needed to pick up Iron Widow, which, spoiler, 5 stars. I went on my reread of Law, which I haven't given you a rating for, that was 4 stars. I Planted Barbarians got 3 stars. It was very okay. It's blue alien smut. I mean, you don't read it for the plot, do you? It's just a bit of fun. It was very okay. I had such a fun week. Thank you once again, Ro, for being Dungeon Master and just storyteller extraordinaire this week. And thank you, Jord, as always, for your editing. And you two are such a great team, and I can't wait for the next TBRPGathon. I could do another week of this. I know you probably would need a rest. Because the amount that you filmed, you've done a lot for this. But honestly, I could have just done another week of this. It was so much fun. Thank you for joining me for another week of reading. And yeah, I'm going to head off. This clip's going to go in that blog. And I'm going to get it edited and uploaded for tomorrow. Love you all. Bye.